Thanks for logging on to the weekly download for the week of Monday, December 13th through Friday, December 17th. Hello, I'm Mr. Andrews.
And I'm Mr. Connery.
And here's what's happening on our team this week.
Hey there, Colorado and Paulville families. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far and a fantastic weekend. Really looking forward to next week and being able to see your kids on Monday and hear all the things they did this weekend, even in this little bit of this rainy and overcast weather that we're experiencing. This week in math, we are going to have lesson 8 in module 3 and lesson 9 in module 3. But we're only going to really get to 2 new lessons this week because on Tuesday and Wednesday, we have our NWEA testing, and on Friday is going to be shortened classes due to our holiday party that's going to take place in the afternoon. All right, if you have any questions, make sure you let me know. It's going to be more of our adding and subtracting fractions, and if you need anything, email, remind messages, check out Canvas. It's already up if you need to look. It's got the problems that they're going to be having for homework. And look out for that weekly email that you get from Mr. Andrews, or if you're in my class, from myself. Hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend.
Hello, 5th grade parents and students. This week in ELA, we're going to be working towards completeness of RQs 1, 2, 3, and 4 in our FPO. Okay, I'll skip the teacherese and say it this way. RQ stands for research question, and FPO is our stapled together organizer of ideas that we're researching and the answers we get. So RQ1 and 2 were 2 weeks ago. That was the characteristics of our ecosystem and the producers, the plants. And then RQs 3 and 4 we did this previous week, which was the consumers, the animals, and the decomposers found within our ecosystem. And so we have been researching using the tools and resources made available to us on the ARC bookshelf, Destiny, Epic, and places like that. We're trying to avoid the Google searches and things like that. We want our students to be able to read 5th grade level material or even lower to be able to access the information that we need. And that information is available. There should not be a Google search that has to be done to get the information we're looking for. So students have been encouraged to read about their ecosystems, learn a lot about them, and then to be able to put down specific information a little bit at a time and categorized as well. On Friday of this previous week, I collected the FPOs to see the completeness of your child's FPO. And I've made note of that with your child, and they are aware of things they're still missing, and those of your children who have a complete organizer of information. So ask your child to show you their FPO. And know that I'm available for any kind of information you might want to know as far as, well, where can my student get this information and what exactly are you asking about? So these are things that I've talked at great length with your child, but I'd be happy to share with you as well. We are going to need to make sure that the first 4 are completed before the winter break begins, and so that is our job this week. Your students' ideas are gathered together, and when they get ready to publish their work after the winter break, they're basically going to be able to take the information directly from their organizer and put into their published materials. It's going to make it so easy for your child to do that. So thank you for helping out and asking from home about what your child is doing and how much they've completed so far. We also have our NWEA test this week, NWEA, and we're going to be doing the reading version of that on Tuesday. So students are going to need to show up on Tuesday morning with a completely charged Chromebook, and we'll be doing the same thing on Wednesday for math. And that usually usurps most of the morning time during our days when we have the NWEA testing. And so the days of Tuesday and Wednesday will be a little sparse with ELA work, but we'll get back to that on Thursday and certainly for a while on Friday. So Mondays and Thursday and Friday of this week will be more of our ELA work, and we'll be definitely working on these FPOs for completeness.
On a separate note, this is Mr. Andrews' final week inside of the building at Northern Elementary School as my colleague and as the teacher to our students. Mr. Andrews has had an amazing career. He's done incredible things. He's reached the top of the teaching profession. He has left so many students to where they had the ability to become better people just because they were in his room. He is fully invested all the way through, and I know this is a really tough time for him and a really hard transition. He has been a mentor of mine. He's been someone I've looked up to. I looked up to him before I got to teach with him and to be around him. Just the demeanor that he holds, how he handles different situations, how he comes across. Working with him, I felt incredibly blessed to watch how he works, the dedication that he has, how he manages school life and home life, and having someone to talk to, someone I know that is going to listen, someone that isn't just saying that they care, but shows it. Mr. Andrews, I'm going to miss you immensely. I know that we're going to keep in touch outside of school, but just seeing you in the building every morning and having our quick exchanges and being able to talk about the kids, you have left an imprint on me, and I greatly appreciate everything that you have done and what you stand for, not only as an educator, but as a person. I wish you well on your retirement, and I know you're going to be one of the busiest retired people ever. Certainly open invitation to come back and visit anytime you want. Thank you for all you have done.
Where is Mr. Andrews? He's in the U.S. He's at a capital. Oh, which one will we learn about this week?
So where in the United States will Mr. Andrews be this week? Well, let's think about that for a moment. I'm going to be right here. I have 5 more chances to be able to spend with you and to be in a classroom and to be a teacher. Yeah, I'm going to look forward to each and every one of them. And I hope you'll join me in keeping this thing happy and positive. And let's just make them a very, very important, great 5 days. You've got a winter break coming up. And so if we make these very meaningful days for you, yep, you'll be like me. You'll have no regrets, and you'll know that you finished strong right before your break. I'm going to be finishing strong right before the last chance I get to be a teacher. I do get the question a lot, Mr. Andrews, what are you going to do after you finish the classroom and you begin your retirement? Well, I like to answer that with, I'm going to be a better beekeeper. Yeah, I'll spend a lot more time with my bees, both at the Happy Place and with my bees here in Browns Summit. So, yeah, it takes a lot of time to become a good beekeeper. And I've just been a good bee haver, not so much a beekeeper. So I look forward to being able to do that. I also have a lot of jobs that I want to be working around the house and some things that have just been left undone. So I've got a lot of the things that are going to keep me busy early on. I'm also planning on going to my very first opening day in baseball. I'm a really big baseball fan. I'm a huge Baltimore Orioles fan, and I've always wanted to go to opening day. I've been to a lot of baseball games, but never to an opening day game. So my goal is to buy an opening day ticket to see the Orioles play this year in Baltimore. Yes, that'll be fun. So I'll be doing some fun things too. But I can guarantee you one thing, my heart and my mind will stay here in this classroom, and I will not forget my Colorado students, nor will I forget my Paulville peeps. I've had a great first semester with you guys, and I thank you so much for being great students. You have shown me so much respect, and you have encouraged me every day by the hard work and the willingness to just do your best. And so I know that when Mrs. Golden comes in, she is going to be finding the best 5th grade students to be in her classroom. And I thank you for welcoming her. I thank you for making her part of our Paulville and Colorado families. So we do not say the word goodbye in Colorado or Paulville. And this week, I want you to really make that important to say so long, because that means we're going to have another time. Goodbye means see you, won't happen again. So we're seeing you later. So Colorado, Paulville, see you later. Parents, thank you